Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the Genshin Impact roadmap covering version 4.8 to 5.2 and everything we know so far. Before we start, I invite you to subscribe to the channel to receive the latest updates. Keep in mind that this is yet to be confirmed, considering we are still in version 4.6 and 5.2 is far ahead. But let's start off with the version 4.8 banners. It's confirmed that we will be getting Emily in this patch. Emily is said to be a 5-star general polearm user, but we don't know much about her kit yet. We'll get to know more about her kit soon in the 4.8 banners. Here's her drip marketing. Let me know what you think of her design in the comments. The other character almost certain to have her rerun in 4.8 is Navia. She hasn't had her rerun in the Fontaine patches yet, and following Hoyoverse's pattern, every regional character should have their rerun before a new region is introduced. Navia was released in version 4.3, so it's safe to say she is due for her rerun before Natlan. Moving on to the Phase 2 banners, we should definitely be seeing Ryothersley's rerun banner. He had his release banner in version 4.1, so he is even more due for a rerun than Navia is. Overall, both of them should get their rerun before Natlan's release. We're also expecting Shenhe in 4.8, as her last rerun was in version 3.5, making her one of the characters with the highest non-rerun count. Now let's talk about the 5.0 banners. In version 5.0, it's expected that we will be seeing the beginning of Archon reruns. If Hoyoverse follows the same pattern as before, we should be getting Zhongli's rerun banner in 5.0. Earlier leaks suggested that 5.0 would be the release of 2 new characters, but it is very unlikely that will happen, so it's safe to assume they will be released in 2 separate patches. My prediction is that these characters could be Iansan and Xbalanque, as they are the big talk of the community. The last character expected to show in 5.0 is Nilou, assuming she doesn't show up in 4.8, as her last rerun was in version 3.6, and she is very much due for her rerun banner. Moving on to 5.1, assuming the Archon lineup will continue, we should be seeing Venti in this patch. There is also supposedly a new character releasing in 5.1. If we take a look at the characters who haven't had their rerun in a long time, that would be Kokomi. She last had her rerun in version 3.8, so it's safe to say she should rerun in the early Natlan patches. Lastly, let's take a look at the 5.2 banners, where we will be getting the Pyro Archon Murata. If we are following Hoyoverse's pattern, leaks suggest that we will only be getting 1 new character in 5.2, so it makes sense for it to be Murata. I also think it's very likely to see Arlecchino get a rerun in this patch. For the remaining characters, I will base it on those who haven't had their rerun in a long time. First up would be Sino, who last reran in version 4.2. To end our 5.2, they might also rerun Ayaka, who last reran in 4.3. These are all speculations and early leaks, so take it with a grain of salt. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Genshin updates. See you next time.